G'day, Steel Nation. How you going? It's Mark here, Mark Davidson from Steel Nation Australia. What's going on, West Country? Oh, what's that? Let's go! Baby! Yes! Yes! Let's go!
What's the deal with the schedule?
So I think the stereotypes that we drink Fosters, and the first Foster I saw was in Pittsburgh. It's a true story.
Yeah,
The first ever Foster I saw was in America. I've never seen one.
I thought that was like Australia for beer.
For what? G'day 46. That's still there. G'day Steel Nation. Welcome back to Steelers Nation Australia. Or if it's your first time, welcome to Steelers Nation Australia. I'm done. I think this whole thing is like flipped around again. Last week it was Brandon Aiyuk to the Steelers. It's gonna happen. There's trades. It's written on the wall. We're just waiting for it. He denied the Patriots. He denied the Browns. He didn't want to go to the Browns because the Browns suck. By the way, I did make if you haven't seen it yet, I have 2 new emojis as well. Sign. We'll talk about that. Dude, there is so much. There is so much receiver talk today. But I've got 2 new emojis. That is the Browns suck helmet and the Raven one, or really three new emojis. And if you guys are like me with my YouTube, I don't know what you guys do, but I put my YouTube to like dark mode or black mode or whatever it's called, because then I can see it better when I'm on my phone, and when I'm laying down on my bed. So yes, so I've got my G'day 46. I've got the Browns with the white logo, the Ravens one, and they're the new ones. It's the G'day 46, the Browns, and the Ravens one. So 1, 2, and 3. But now, now the Bungles, the Ravens, and the Browns. And by the way, I really look pretty cool. Bungles are my favorite, by the way, too. I've said by the way 4 or 5 times in a row. So let's start the show. 20 comments, 14 people in the house. It's a really cool day in Australia. It's like 11 a.m. in the morning. It's raining down here, so nice and cool. And if you guys have known me long enough, though, I do love a good podcast in the rain. The rain in the background. I'm inside. I'm working. I'm effing working. I do like a good podcast in the rain. So this should be a fun one. I'm looking forward to it. Let's welcome in all the Hooly Dooly members in the house and to our university. And let's welcome in Daredevil. What's going on? G'day, Sean Manahan. I did see your pictures. Hopefully you're okay, dude. I saw it's in your basement's now flooded. That's pretty wild when you're still here in the live chat. So I hope you're doing well, Sean. G'day, Brian. What's going on, mate? G'day, Roberta. How are you? G'day, Rod in the house. G'day, JJ52. 18 people is nuts. Dead set nuts. I will be doing more lives too. Like how it kind of works out with my schedule. My working schedule, I have Monday, Tuesday off, which is your Sunday, Monday. Okay. Let's talk in American terms. I've got Sunday, Monday off in America. Then I work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday in your American terms. So I have Sunday, Monday off. And most times I work in the afternoon. So I work in the afternoon today and tomorrow. Then Friday and Saturday, I work in the morning. So I will be doing more lives and catch-ups because there's so much to talk about. I'll probably do a video in the morning and then do another one. All right. G'day, Thomas. What's going on? Welcome to the show. G'day, Pepper. G'day, TD. Sean, I'll come back to that in a minute. G'day, George T. G'day, Chloe. What's going on? Oh, my goodness. So many people. So many freaking people today. It is nuts. G'day, Jeremiah. What's up, mate? I kind of hope I don't get too big. I know you don't want to say that, but and I'm sure there's like some kind of sexual innuendo joke right there. But g'day, Blue Nose. I would have to say g'day to everyone every single time. Be a lot of people in the house. G'day, Darkstorm. What's up? I try and get most of you guys. I really, really do. All right, let's do a quick firework check and firework break. See if everything's working. See if we've got the fireworks loaded up. And I want to talk about, I think, a lot of receivers. Brandon Aiyuk, Juju, and Claypool. But before we do that, Sean Monahan says $5 in the old tip jar. The money that helped me go to the Berg, which I appreciate. Going to the Berg for Christmas, December 18th to 28th. So thank you, Sean. Says F. Aiyuk, sign Juju. All right, quick firework break, and I'll be right back. All right, $5 for the fireworks. Much appreciated, Sean. Let's talk about this. This whole Aiyuk thing, and I do got a few slides I can kind of go into a little bit, right? It kind of started this morning with this. It was, yes, here it is. It was Ian Rappaport. Was Steelers and 49ers have a deal for potential trade. Pittsburgh is in a good place with the Aiyuk contract, sources say, if the 49ers give a final sign-off. So basically how I read that is Omar Khan and the Pittsburgh Steelers have written up a contract or a contract, and it's ready to go. It's all ready to go. They just need to get a final phone call from, is it John Lynch out that way? San Fran, and say, hey, Omar, the deal's done. Let's proceed, and the trade happens. So the deal is ready to be done. However, now on the flip side, in all this madness, Brandon Aiyuk would prefer to stay with the 49ers. They are hoping to clear one final hurdle in negotiations before a deal is signed. But wasn't the whole point of trying to get out of San Fran and go to another team for bigger money? And now it looks like after all this, after 3 or 4 months of talking this crap, it's going back in one full circle, and he's going to sign a contract for the 49ers for a big contract. I don't know. It's been a bit of a whirlwind. I think I've spoken about it 3 times in 3 separate occasions where 3 different ideas came up for a trade talk and signing here and there. And it's like, all right, so that the Steelers were apparently they were meant to be in the signing. The next minute they're out of it. But now we have a contract written up by Omar Khan, according to sources from Adam Schefter and all these guys in the media room. And now it swings back to that it's going to be Aiyuk to make, I guess, the final choice of, like, he didn't want to go to the Browns, which nobody wants to go to the Browns because you're not going to win a championship there. Not going to happen. You can't even win an AFC North title there. He didn't want to go to the Patriots because nothing's happening there, right? There were some other things moving around, and now the contract is written up for the Steelers to go and get him. Depending if that happens, we don't know who they would trade, players, or what kind of draft capital they would trade. I would hope it would be like maybe 2 second rounders, maybe a first. I don't know. I don't want to see him trade away a player, though, with Minka, Pickens. Haywood has been leaked around there. I don't get that. So it all comes back to, in this Aiyuk saga, is prefer to stay with the 49ers after all this, after 3 months. And he still hasn't even, I don't think he's even been playing football. He hasn't even been training or whatever. It's just been the Aiyuk talk of a lifetime in 2024. And we've been attached to it because we're one of the final teams that he wants to go to, apparently. And now the 49ers are saying, well, we like your contract. We love your contract. Thank you. Thank you for your contract. However, I'm just going to ask Brandon one more time. Hey, Brandon, do you want to sign an offer that's bigger? That's a massive contract and an extension and stay here instead? It's a lot of, to me, it's a lot of shittery. It's a lot of shittery, and we've been dragged through it. If you are keeping up with, most of you guys are, if you're keeping up with Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, the constant news about this, and I don't think I'd do a clickbait. Now, today I might have to a certain degree, but you got to grab someone's attention somehow. I said Steelers signed a new receiver, and it's not wrong. There is another source out there, but I like Alan Saunders. He's a good media guy. He said the Steelers are set to sign former Jets and Pats kickoff returner receiver. Now, that actually happened. That's a real signing or a signing going to happen because they released Tyreek Black. Now, in this time of the Steelers off-season or preseason, there are guys being cut and signed all the time. Braden Fajoko went on to injury reserve. You had Marcus Golden. He's out. Like, this happens all the time. You sign one bloke, then 2 days later, he's cut. But the Steelers made a move to sign this guy. I don't know who he is, but I'm legit. In my video, I said, I would rather buy this guy's jersey, TJ Luther, than I would buy a Brandon Aiyuk jersey, just because I'm that worn out talking about fucking Aiyuk, right? I'm legit. Like, if he comes to the Steelers, he has to ball out. If this deal happens, the Steelers, if they go and trade for Brandon Aiyuk, right, number 11 from the 49ers, he dead set has to have the season of his life because that much hype around this receiver is all-time high. And this could very well crash. Very, very well, this could crash because if he doesn't play up to it, if he doesn't fit our scheme, if he doesn't, I don't know, become a team player, then who do you have? Do you have Pickens being number 2 when really Pickens is trying to be number 1? And in that preseason game, Pickens looked fucking awesome. I'm going to be swearing a lot today. I think I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that kind of energy. He looked awesome. Najee looked awesome. I like the play from Van Jefferson, what he caught on that play action pass. I think he's getting himself involved in the receiver too. Me and Sean talked about in the Discord. If you guys want to join the Discord, hit that membership as well. That's probably one of the funnest parts about this channel. We have Steel Nation Oz. And on the join button, if you're a member of HDU, you have more extra content talking football all the time. When I'm asleep, there are you guys in America always talking football, never stopping. And Sean was saying, why don't we go and do 3 tight ends and maybe a fullback, right? There's more things happening around than just the Brandon Aiyuk talk being he's going to come in and save the day. That's why I'm kind of getting like, well, who gives it a fucking wazoo at the moment? If it happens, fantastic. But what is it going to take for Omar Khan going to trade away these picks? What will it take for him to trade away? And what does he get back? If we do get Brandon Aiyuk, does that mean that George Pickens will be number 2 when he's a developing number 1 and he's a freak athlete? And you've got to get him the ball. You got to get George Pickens 1,000 yards. You have to get this guy the ball for us to have a chance to win. And for us to make him feel like number 1, and you have a running game, you have a play action pass, you have a better O-line this year. All counts is just better football. Much better football. So in that sense, I kind of hope it doesn't happen. I kind of hope that Brandon Aiyuk doesn't get traded to the Steelers because I kind of like our team how it is right now. George Pickens is number 1. Van Jefferson is the underdog guy being number 2. Calvin Austin, I think he'll work his way in. And we've all forgotten about Roman Wilson, the rookie, because he's injured at the moment. So there are still things playing around in our receiver room. It doesn't look like it's the most talented receiver room or skillful in terms of all pro players, but they're our players. And I'll be talking about this tomorrow as well when I do the AFC North Roundtable. We are discussing like receiver talk and preseason standouts, right? There could be a chance that I'm not too sure about Quez Watkins and his ability to be a punt returner, but maybe he can show up next week against the Bills and show us what he has on tape for a receiver. Calvin Austin looks like a guy. He looks like a great guy out there, can get him a good role. George Pickens looks like a guy. Van Jefferson can roll into his thing. Is there really room for a Brandon Aiyuk? If it happens, fantastic. But if it doesn't happen, I'm at the same point. I'm just like, who cares? You know, I still think that this team is going to be running the football a lot more. They have more pass packages with like tight ends. I know Darnell Washington has been moving himself around in the blocking game. Should they get him involved in the red zone? You're going to see Frymouth get a lot of footballs. You're going to see Connor Haywood be used as like a utility player, like fullback, halfback, tight end. You're going to see him also chasing down kickoff returns, stuff like that, like tackling. So if they were to bring in Brandon Aiyuk, would he be overall a distraction? I don't know. I just kind of think at this stage, if it happens, sweet. But now that the fact that it's leaning back to, if he's leaning back to receiver Brandon Aiyuk would prefer to stay with the 49ers and they're hoping to clear one final hurdle in negotiation before a deal is done, so be it. So be it. It's been a wild ride or 3 months of all this talk. Wild ride. A crazy ride or 3 months. But at the same point, our team, it won't suffer that much if we don't get Aiyuk. Now, can it improve? Yes. Yes, it can. It definitely can improve if we go and get Aiyuk and that happens, and maybe a receiver gets injured, by far it can improve. Now, here's the next step I was thinking. Once this does happen over the next few days, when Aiyuk signs for the 49ers or Aiyuk signs for the Steelers, or let's say he doesn't sign for the Steelers and there's no trade, I don't want to be linked to the next receiver. They're going to link us to the next receiver. They're going to link us towards, is it CD? They're going to link us to someone like that. Do we have to be linked to a receiver? I don't think so. I don't know. Woo! All right, that was fun. That was good. Back in form. All right, guys. Gonna come down here to there's about 46 comments that I've missed, so I'm gonna catch up. G'day, Steel Nation 412. Yes, g'day, Steel Nation 412. I agree. I like what we have here. It's unrated offense, dead set, and more heavy running like older days will help the offense. Yeah, I agree so too. Far out. Yep. Yeah. Make two good points. Tomlin is a player's coach who wouldn't want to play for him, but let's keep it. Yeah. I just don't know if it's overall. As fans, we fall into this. I fell into it 3 times now, where the Steelers are going to trade for Aiyuk. It's going to happen. Then it doesn't, But I feel like it's about time that this saga, this story needs to end. They talked about what was it? Cody Rhodes in WWE. He had to end the story or whatever it was. They need to end this story. They have to. The NFL has to just call up Lynch or Omar Khan and say, it's been 3 months. We're done. The fan bases cannot take anymore. Is he staying? Is he going? We don't care anymore. We just want to know where he's playing, and that's it. And then once we know, that's fine. Holy dearly. Man, 20 people in the house. So I'll see if anyone else is in the house. Trusting Khan. G'day, Rudy. What's going on? Yeah, Trusting Khan. Oof. Hang on, man. I need to catch my breath back up. Hang on 1 second. Alrighty, that was just me to catch my breath, because there's some more news too. I was getting very excited too about for the Bills. G'day, James. What's going on? There was oh, you're a Niner fan. What up, mate? Tomlin is a coach. Oh yeah, it's 50-50. Yeah, we know. We know, mate. And it's Are you here to have it? Hang on. James. Wait a minute. James. This fireworks is for you. Oh, wait. Yeah, James. This fireworks for you. Mate, calm down, bro. Calm down. And also this.
We do not care.
We do not care. But no, I do want to talk about oh, geez. All right. Anyways, I do want to talk about as well. Leave Aiyuk alone, as if I control Aiyuk, as if I like. Oh, okay. I'm picking on Aiyuk. Anyways, not the right time or place. I do want to talk about Claypool, because I was very intrigued to see what was going to happen with the Bills. I think the Bills camp and the Steelers camp are having like a mixed practice coming up very shortly, right? I was keen to see Joey Porter Jr., the same pick that we got from the Claypool trade, going against Claypool. However, though, I haven't got a graphic for it, but I did see on the internet yesterday that Claypool was apparently out with an injury. So he's out for the season. Now, as many of you know out there, well, James doesn't know because he's a 49er fan, but many of you know out there from my channel here, I'm not a huge fan of Claypool, right? And haven't been for a very long time. But I would never really wish anything on Claypool, like injury-wise, anything like that. Never, ever, ever. I don't wish that on any player, Burrow, Lamar Jackson, anyone, right? But I was looking forward to seeing, our defense match up against Claypool. But apparently now he's out. He's out for the season. And this also is one big thing now too, that I reckon that his season and career, or his season is done. He's on the IR, so he can't play. If you get put on the IR before the season starts, I think you're out. And I think his career's done. I think that Claypool's career could be done because I don't know how you can bounce back from going from the Steelers, getting traded to the Bears, losing a lot of games, losing never heard of her, and then going to the Bills and then getting, pushed back, I think, on the depth chart and then getting injured or whatever he's going through and now going onto IR. I don't think he's going to bounce back. So I thought that was very, very interesting as well. Yeah, just relax. Oh, he's a tosser. Just relax, mate. Just relax. James Wilson, just relax. Russell Wilson, that's Russell Wilson's cousin. Hurley Durley. G'day, Jake. What's going on, mate? Joey says, what editing software do you use? Do you have a laptop or dude? All I got, to be honest, man. And I need to improve, but life is just life, and it's just how it is at the moment. All I have is a microphone that cost me like $150 back in the day. I've got a camera that's got a bit of dust on it that cost me about, I think, $200 and something. I've got a $10 light that's really terrible. I've got my light in my room. I've got a laptop that cost me about $1,200. So that's all I have is a laptop, a camera, a light, and a microphone, plus all my other Steelers stuff around me. So yeah, and software I use is Streamyard. If you're ever trying to get into Streamyard or podcast or anything that way, there's a link in my description too, I think. I'm pretty sure. If you click that link in the description, I get a bit of kickback from it. It's like credit. I get credit to use because if you want to use Streamyard and you use the code in my description, then I get a kickback because I pay like $35 a month for Streamyard. But I do love it. I love it because I can put up anything I want. I can do this.
Let's go for the win, man.
I've got like stuff in the background. I can change the background. I can bring up when I was wrong. My green tick approval, 100%. I can bring up halftime break. I can do a lot of stuff. So, Mike Tomlin.
Coach, you drafted 3 offensive linemen so far, including one at the very top there in Troy Fautano. All of them love football, all of them passionate, all of them real physical. Was continuing to address the offensive line a big key for you guys heading into this draft?
We just want to roll people, man, to be honest with you guys.
We just want to roll people. Yeah, so I use like the bare basic stuff like StreamYard. I'm on live streaming on YouTube, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I got another $5 here from Sean. Thank you, Sean, mate. Much appreciated. It's another beer for me in the Berg. He says 5-game playoff losing streak, but how many of those were injured like effing crazy? All into very, very much so. Context and everything. And I won't go through all the players who were injured, but I agree with you 1,000%. What's going on? So yes, he's on the Bills. He's on IR. So I want to talk about Claypool because I was looking forward to that matchup with Joey Porter Jr. versus Claypool or whoever. If it was Dante Jackson versus Claypool, I don't care. I just wanted to see, and now we can't. I wanted to see a Steelers cornerback or Beanie Bishop or anyone. I want to see Deshaun Elliott versus the receiver. I don't care. But now we can't see it because Claypool has been on the IR. Now he's out for the whole season. Dead set. Yeah, that's very true. 412 says, yeah, Claypool was a floppy player. Yeah, he went down the field. He just couldn't get anything right. He wasn't really a receiver. I think me and Maddie talked about it numerous times, and you guys in the chat too. We've always talked about how Claypool, from like our observation, or my observation, he was a better football player in the short distance. You throw him the football 5, 10 yards, 9 yards, and you allow him to run the football from that position, yeah, he can play. He can be strong and physical. But anytime he went down past 20, 25 yards, absolutely terrible. Just couldn't catch. He was a better pass in the short game. Get that guy a 5-yard or 8-yard, curl route, come back curl route, and then he'll run up field for 5, 6, 7 yards. He was good in that aspect, and also he was really good with Big Ben that game versus the Eagles, and I think there was still Juju there. Had a great game in 2020, won on the streak. Like he was a crazy rookie to come out of nowhere, right? And then it all fell apart. So, but for our sake, I'm very happy we have JPJ in that trade, and I was looking forward to that. One thing, too, I want to say as well about the Bills coming up if you haven't checked in yet, we have a live coming up on your Saturday and my Sunday, and the Mitchell Trubisky is playing backup in the quarterback for the Bills. Now, I think Josh Allen will play a little bit, maybe a quarter or a quarter and a half. But last time the Bills played, Trubisky played backup. So I'm looking forward for the defense because Trubisky was one of the quarterbacks that really made me sick. And yes, it was a big mistake. Huge mistake bringing him over because he sucks. He's awful. No offense to you, Trubisky, if you're out there on your laptop right now and you're watching, Steel Nation Oz, but you were a bad, bad quarterback. You were just terrible to watch. You just had nothing going on for you. So I'm pretty keen to see our defense take on Trubisky and maybe lay the smack down on that sense. Like, get one back for him. Like, sack him 4 or 5 times, pick him off 2-3 times. And I don't care if it's preseason. I want to see Trubisky on the dirt. I really do. Woof. Yeah, to be honest, man, I'm pretty happy with my background. I got my jerseys. This is all my room, by the way. Jerseys, all my stuff. If I got a green screen, I'd have to get one of the ones that pull up and have maybe a background or my logo I'd have in the background. But I'm pretty happy with the setup that I got. Now I can always improve, but I'm pretty happy with what's been going on. And I've just been really busy now too, so we'll see how it all goes. G'day, fourth down back. What's going on? We're gonna show love to 7. What's 724? Is that like a suburb? Is 724 a suburb? I know 412 is Pittsburgh, right? Yeah. I'm going to stream the preseason games off my phone, then buy a $2,000 laptop. There you go. If you're doing any streaming on your phone, though, if you're putting it to YouTube, you've got to be very careful. You will get copyright. What do you call it? Copyright. It's somebody who's on my Discord. I keep seeing you guys I hear the Discord thing going off. What are you guys talking about? Hang on. Is anything crazy? Nah, good. Okay, sweet. You guys are all right. Because in my Discord, I've got my notifications on. I should turn it off. Because all I can hear is the thing going off. Alrighty. So I don't know what's the 724? No idea what that means. I have no idea. Jake says, if I see you in Christmas, I'll give you a DJI. What the hell does that mean? What's a DJI Pocket 2 with a detachable mic? No, I've got one. I've got some stuff. I'm good, bro. I appreciate it. I've got some. I still got to set this up. I've got a microphone stuff I got to set up. I just haven't done it yet. I don't know what a 724 is, though. And Joey says, what are you using to change screens? Nothing overly, man. It's just, all I do is, it's just like when I do it now, right? If I bring up BMAC, I've got videos on my StreamYard. So when the video is in the background, I go like this. Boom.
The road to New Orleans will start in a few months. Let's get ready for the ride. Gas up the cars, baby. Let's get to New Orleans. Gas it up. Let's go.
Hey, thank you, BMAC, mate. I'll see you all later. As always, here we go, Steelers.
Here we go, Steelers. Here we go.
So I've got like a list of videos on my panel. It's really basic stuff. It's super basic. Like if I want to show you guys the Arsenal DB, I go like this. All right. Enough videos. But yeah, it's all videos I've kept for kind of like that purpose in that sense. So I do like the BMAC one. That was pretty sweet. Alrighty. 100%. Yeah, it's cool. I like that. He says, don't get a green screen. You're a bloke in his room and 100%. Oh, dude, yeah. That's all I am. I'm a dude in my room talking football. And we're going to talk about some other stuff too, like to do with the game coming up, that kind of stuff or something. Fly Martin text and teach me about Discord. Yeah, Rod's got a YouTube channel as well. I saw some of your videos, man, with your dogs and that. That's pretty cool. You got over like 600 subs or whatnot. That's kind of crazy. Fourth down back says 724 is the area code that surrounds the actual city of Pittsburgh. Even some people in the northern end of Pittsburgh will get an area code of 724. For some reason, there you go. There's a lot of knowledge right there. All right, so let's talk about Juju. Like what Sean Monahan said here before with the $5 ones. He says, F F. Aiyuk signed Juju. Now, me personally, I'm okay if we don't sign Juju. If we do, I don't know. Like, it says, yeah, sign Juju to a 1-year contract. I'm okay if we don't. And 412 says, I accept Juju for 1-year deal. The only way I think it would be a good deal if they do sign Juju, Sean and I were talking about in the Discord, in the members Discord, if you remember. Click on the last 2 posts. There's a post for it, all right? And join that. We were talking about how he's going to become more like drop his image, drop that TikTok, drop that, famous profiler, football, money kind of guy, like all the bling, all the craziness. You've got to go back to football sense. And then it's being like a true Steelers football player. And yes, he laid out Vontaze Verb. He did Vontaze Perfect. He did a lot of good stuff. I'm not taking away what he did as a rookie. As a rookie, it was fantastic. That 98-yard pass from Big Ben versus the Lions game. I think he had one in the Broncos game too. Juju was fun to watch, really fun to watch when he was growing up and was 19 years of age as a rookie. I just don't know if he fits here with his health at the moment. If the Steelers want to bring him back, being a big personality. If you bring back Juju, 1, he needs to be healthy. Has to be very healthy. And then 2, needs to accept his role as receiver number 2 or receiver number 3. Like Van Jefferson is trying to carve out a role as a receiver number 2. George Pickens right now is the guy. He is the guy who's physical, can catch 50-50 balls. I don't want to see someone come in like a Juju or maybe an Aiyuk and take over the roles of splitting it between that Pickens is a guy or Aiyuk is a guy or Juju is a guy. I want to see that if Juju came in and signed a 1-year deal, a vet deal, and a bit like how Cameron Sutton, off outside football, aside, like only football sense, they're giving him a chance again. So maybe Mike Tomlin could give Juju a chance one more time, and they get the band back together. You have him in there, and he's very physical, blocking. Maybe if he was a bit healthier, I'm okay with that. But I don't think it needs to happen to a certain degree. But I wouldn't be upset. A good question. Yeah, okay. If you give me an option between 2, Juju back or break the bank for Brennan, I would rather probably go Juju. I'd rather go Juju back for a year, see how that works out, and have a bigger offseason next year than break the bank for Brandon. Aiyuk too. Cool. 33 minutes. I feel like I've said nothing. Isn't that crazy? Joey Weaver says, Chloe's got 3 subs. It takes time. It takes a lot of time to build the community. You guys are a part of this, right? I'm just the one talking. Joey says, are you buying game day ticket pass? Yes, I've already got my NFL game pass run by DAZN, and so far it's working better than last year. So I've been watching all the preseason games. I watched a bit of is it Jaden Daniels, the Washington Commander? I saw that. I saw bits of the Bears quarterback, Caleb Williams. I saw last night, I was watching Trubisky play with the Bills. I saw Mason Rudolph play with the Tennessee Titans. I saw Kenny Pickett. I've been watching here and there, like in my spare time. Like I really want to double down into football content and consume my brain even more with football like I'm a kid. That way I can have a better, a better experience, and I can provide more entertainment and more value towards this channel if I know more about football. I want to get back in, not get back into, I want to get into college football, right? When I was sitting around with the draft last year and I was sitting there at 3 a.m. in the morning and Maddie and Bubba and Shane are all talking about the draft and Shannon White was in there, I couldn't relate to any players who I knew or didn't know. So I'm hoping I can try to figure out this year, when I get a spare time, I'm going to watch maybe the big college programs to just know who some players are, to build my knowledge up even more of football. I'm always stuck in the Steelers mindset, but I'm going to try and watch all the games, all the NFL games, at least watch them in 40, watch all the 40-minute games, replay, just to see where things are. So, yes, I bought the Game Pass the other day. Pepper says, I don't have a channel, I'm effing famous. I think, fabulous, gotcha. Rod says, I'm no with Juju. Yeah, I just don't think it's going to happen. I think so. Brian says, how much would it cost? I think he would do a vet minimum, so like what, $1 million or 1.2, 1.3. That might happen. We need to sign a 1 year. Yeah, I think his time might be done. I feel like his time, like Claypool's time, is now done in the NFL. I feel like Juju's time might be done. He signed a 3-year contract with not the 49ers. He signed a 3-year contract with the Patriots, and even that kind of, it's just they cut him. They just went, you don't fit our scheme anymore. We don't want you. They cut you. So Juju has signed a big contract. He won a Super Bowl with the Chiefs, and then he was cut by the Patriots. That's how kind of crazy this business is. It's just insane. Hooey dooey. AB. Hey man, if you don't follow his, you gotta follow his Twitter. If you don't follow his Twitter, you're missing out. The X or whatever you call it. His Twitter game is absolutely wild. Like, it's wild, man. It is insane. 412 says, I love Juju, but the AB. Yeah, I hear you. And then Blue Nose Steelhead says, Van Jefferson, Roman Wilson. I think so too. I think we're good. Roman Wilson, he's still coming back from his injury. He looks like he'll come back like maybe week 1, or I don't know. I don't know exactly what happened to him. It was a calf strain. I think Russell Wilson, we see him. I think as well, we see Russell Wilson this week too. Yeah, true. Yeah. Oh, Martavius Bryant signed back too. That's right. Yeah, Martavius Bryant signed with the Commanders, number 88. Yeah. That's awesome. All right, I'm coming down. G'day, Olin. What's going on? How are you, mate? Okay, yeah, I need some help with college, right? If you could watch 5 teams in college to give you a variety, it's Ohio State, Oregon, Georgia, and Texas, a good start. Many of the next first, second rounders are going to come out of the next 2 years. Okay, so Ohio State, Oregon, Georgia, and Texas. Yeah, I'll be getting some games on my KO. So when I get a spare chance, I've got to watch them. I've got to put more football into my head, into my brain. So when I come to the draft, I'm like, oh yeah, that guy's pretty good. So yeah, I need to just USC too. Yeah, I need to start building up my football resume. Thing is just time though. Time is of the essence, right? It's hard to get there. Yeah, he's back. So he's a commander at the moment. So yeah, Martavius Bryant is a commander. I can't believe that's been a fast show. 38 minutes. I'm like, I don't know. That is insane. That was a very, very quick 38 minutes. I feel like I've been doing a lot of talking, and you guys haven't been doing a lot of talking, right? That's insane. Oh my goodness. Am I trolling yet? I don't know what you mean by that. What is that in reference to? What else did I want to talk about today? And then you guys can feed me any questions. And I don't know as well, because I kind of want to, I don't want to interrupt the SEN. Are they on now? They are too. Scobro show's on too, so I'm missing it as well. That's all right. I did feel like I was going to be on the same time that Scobro was on. So that kind of sucks. But I appreciate you guys having the time here as well. I'll be ending very soon, in about probably 10. The thing is, I want to watch the Scobro show. I might be going in about 5-10 minutes. So you guys can need more questions. I kind of wanted, to be honest, today, I kind of just wanted to rant about the Aiyuk stuff. I kind of wanted to get it over and done. G'day, Michael. What's going on? And no. I reckon she's a troll. I reckon that girl, Ray Gun, I think she's a troll. I don't think she's legit. I've got a theory about this, man. I don't think you actually would go into a breakdancing competition like that to dance like that. She did the kangaroo hop. What the fuck? That's now the other bloke, the Australian guy, did actual breakdancing. And also Ray Gun's opponent, she did actual breakdancing. This girl, lady, she's 37, like my age. It's like she went down to the local pub. They turned the boombox on, the local radio, and someone on a DJ with a boombox, and she just did what we all would do when we're drunk. She did the kangaroo hop. She did the little snake. She was awful. They're a really bad example for Australia. Yeah, that was bad. It was just insane. Insane. Says yeah. Think it was it's part of a study she's doing. What deception? I don't know, man. I feel like she wasn't her intent to me. I don't think she was legit, but I could be wrong. Now, what I found funny about the internet is and how we always chase down the wrong thing, right? The very talented girl who beat her gets zero recognition, none. Like no one cares about the other athlete or the other breakdancer who actually did the moves and was really in sync. Like apparently to the judges, what I heard is Ray Gunn didn't score a point. She didn't score 1 point. She scored 0 points because her effort was so piss poor. It's like something you'd see out of like you go down the local bar and some idiots on the ground doing those moves. Like, oh, I can break dance. And you think in your head you can do it, but you're absolutely terrible. So now she's going to probably sign some contract, some podcast. She'll be, made famous out of this too. I think it's stupid. Daredevil, another Daredevil, on the other hand, says Ray Gunn was sick. No, like I said, guys, I'm going to probably go shortly. Keep it a lighter show. I just wanted to cover. Unless you guys have questions, I just wanted to cover today Aiyuk, Claypool, and Juju, and I think I covered that today. I feel like I covered most of that. Brandon Aiyuk, sign somewhere. Just sign somewhere. Fucking sign somewhere. Sign the dotted line somewhere. Choose a team and sign. It's like you're playing Madden and you're like, well, which team do I be? I'll be this team. Choose a team. That's what I'm keen for. Claypool was kind of annoyed that he's on IR. I wish him the best, but he's probably done in the NFL. That's crazy, isn't it? We had Claypool, Martavis Bryant. He signed a contract for the Commanders. Juju's now being linked to us from the NFL, the Patriots. So a lot of receiver talk around this too. And I think another Deion Kane got signed as well to the Bills. He was a former Steeler as well. So a lot of receivers from our neck of the woods have now been signed to other places. But yeah, if you guys got some questions, otherwise I'm going to start to end it shortly because I'm going to go watch I know it sounds crazy. I'm going to go watch the Scobro show as well. And next time, maybe I'll try and do an earlier podcast than this time. I was trying to avoid them. Right. Who? Lee Dooley. Oh yeah, it's pretty bad. It was pretty bad, man. I agree. Not everyone needs a podcast, but everyone probably does. All right, thank you, Fourth Down Back. G'day, Dante. What's going on? He says, CeeDee Lamb, there's no shot, right? Oh, see, this. Okay. Wait a minute. This to me, if this happens where, say, for instance, and this is a good point, say, for instance, if the Brandon Aiyuk talk happens and he signs the contract for the 49ers, right? Does that mean we're going to get linked to CeeDee Lamb? Is that how it happens? Are we just always going to be linked until we sign someone at that receiver 2 position? Are we always going to be linked? I hope not. I just hope it doesn't happen. I really just want to see it end. But g'day, Dante. What's going on, mate? There could be. I might come in for a bit and say hello. J-Devil says, catch my new podcast, Yinza Macus. Okay. Her education tells me it was all part of a social experiment. Aussie's allowed her to do it. Okay, so it was a bit of a piss take. Yeah. I think so. I think it was. Ooh, breaking news. Dante has just bought a couple of 6-packs. Sweet. So he's got 2. All right, let's end it there, guys. I'm pretty keen. I might jump into the Discord and say hello to you guys as well. Dead set. Let's end it. I just feel like just sign somewhere. Aiyuk, sign somewhere. So I appreciate everyone. Quick show, and I'm going to try and jump in the Discord for a little minute. Thank you, Sean. I hope not. Sean says $5. Breaking news. Dak Prescott link. Is that like true? Are you serious? I don't think so. I fucking hope not. I can't do it anymore. No, new report. Nah. It's Aiyuk to the Steelers. Nah. There's still nothing. There's still no news at all. No, I didn't see that. Alrighty. 10 months. That's awesome. Nah. Yeah, I'll jump in for a bit. Yeah, I can't believe all you guys. So pretty much all of America saw her, right? Like the whole world saw her do a breakdance. Thank you, Chloe, for 10 months. That's fantastic. I appreciate that. And yeah, let's end it here, guys. Thank you. Yeah, I might go over there too. Thank you, Pepper. Thank you, everyone hanging out at the university today. Like and subscribe if you hadn't already. Oh, yes. You got the new emojis too. Wait a minute. Where are they? Yeah. Browns suck. Ravens suck. Bengals suck. They all suck. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning or tomorrow night at 6 p.m. on the Steelers AFC North Roundtable if you're not there. Otherwise, I'll see you guys very, very shortly. And see you later. Wait, wrong one. I'll see you guys later. Left the light on. See you later. Wait a minute. I just saw one. Wait a minute. Overtime. Dante just says here that Ray Gunn should have looked at your picture of you dancing, and she, yeah, man, dead set. Where is it? I could have been on the break dancing. I used to shuffle when I was like 24, 23 back in the day. This guy. Okay. Move over, Ray Gunn. Insert Mark Davison from Steelers Nation, Australia. All right. See you later. Wait a minute. Where is it? See ya. I'll see you guys later. Left the light on. See you later.